Alright, so this video is when the $10 YouTube poop outsells Call of Duty. And he's obviously talking about Lethal Company. I have not played Lethal Company yet. I have been wanting to get it. I probably will in the future. So hopefully I can and do some collabs. If anybody does want to collab with me. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Lethal Company is like an Easter egg hunt on a minefield.
I heard a squelching.
If that minefield was also located on a shooting range. Inside of a haunted house, crawling with monsters. With the scariest monster of all being the crushing demands of capitalism.
Is this what minimum wage is like in the United States?
Yeah, pretty much.
As a $10 game made by a furry in his basement, I am morally obligated.
This game was made by a furry in his basement. No wonder it's a good game.
To play it, so my kneecaps remain unshattered and my mailbox unpipe bombed.
Of course, Hadi drops that. He's like, he's a furry too, Lamau.
Party. I know you've already seen tons of videos and tons of streams, but I can assure you, this one is most definitely worse.
Hey, Bada, does this sound like an air horn to you?
And if you don't mind, I'm just gonna
Sounds
yap
like a
about
broken
it for
air
40 minutes
horn.
because I'm dying to tell you why I'm in love with this YouTube poop of a game that outsold Call of Duty.
I really do love going to work.
To warn you in advance, this video is sponsored by Swouse, my brand new merch collection on sale for a limited time, but I'm not gonna tell you about it for like 8 more minutes because I don't want to interrupt the story. So let's get started. Okay, so there's this company called The Company that puts a metaphorical gun to your head and gives you 2 choices. Make money for the company,
I don't speak German neither. I'm here for money.
or if that doesn't sound like your style, your second option is summary execution by the company.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
So it's basically like just having a job in general. It's like you either work and make money or you don't work and go homeless and end up suffering. So I mean, it's not too different from real life.
The money required to avoid your execution is called quota, and it doesn't matter how silly or how scary things get, it is the only thing that matters.
Or in the real world, it's called the quarterly earnings report and profit margin.
What's up, man?
Except in the real world, you don't get little horns to fuck with your coworkers with. I wish you did, though. That would be amazing.
You know you're gonna be summarily executed into the void of space if you don't get a quota, right?
This may seem like just another boring 5-letter word, Q-U-O-T-A, who cares? But the more you play this game, the more you realize it is so much more than that. You will experience horrors beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Why he Urkel?
You will betray your best friends in the name of quota.
Shut
up about your kitten subs. Shut up. Fuck.
Okay, fuck you, it's getting you, it's getting you.
You guys wouldn't betray me in this game, right? If I played with y'all, you guys wouldn't throw me to the wolves, would you? I'm watching y'all.
It's getting you, dog. Sorry. Start the ship. Start the fucking ship. Put the keys in the ignition, please.
Hear me loud and clear, and I mean loud and clear, when I say it's quota or die.
Yes, in the Ziploc. Call that shit loud and clear.
Quota is achieved by stealing,
That's beautiful.
repurposing random junk from, quote, abandoned industrialized moons that I can assure you were abandoned for a reason.
Uh-oh. Yo! Oh my god!
This crap, officially called scrap, is fantastic.
That you would never. We will see about that whenever I get Lethal Company. We'll see who throws me to the wolves and who sacrifices themselves to save the Lord and Savior Chi. I'm just kidding.
Because it makes absolutely no sense.
What makes no sense is this nuclear-powered reactor I'm holding is worth less than a rubber ducky.
A jar of pickles can be
Hey,
worth
they got
more
priorities.
than an engine. A lamp can be worth more than a nuclear reactor. Even the bodies of your dead teammates technically have a value, and in case you weren't already depressed, each and every one of you is worth 5 whole credits.
Why does this...
See, I also heard about that, but I don't think it's the dead body that's valuable. I literally think you only get 5 credits because of the uniform and equipment on the dead body. That's what they give you the credits for. Yeah, it does look pretty fun. Like, like I said, I've been wanting to play this game for a while, but I've just never got around to buying it. And then I'd have to, you know, find people on the same schedule as me to play and do all that. Network for collabs. That includes talking to people I don't know. Not a fan. Yep, retail. Pretty accurate for retail, because retail does pay like the least they can get away with legally, which sucks, because retail is one of the hardest jobs. Literally. Like, if you don't think retail's hard, you've never worked retail.
Game's economy let you trade 5 human beings for a jar of pickles.
I bought you a gift.
Yo, what's up?
Booger.
A jar.
Pickles?
I can't hear you. Are you speaking?
Those are.
It's got to turn to poop eventually.
Value is important, but weight is even more important, because the heavier something is, and the more it drains your stamina and hurts your regen. Which, in a game about sprinting away from things that want you dead, is important to keep an eye on.
You can close doors on them, right? They can't open doors? Oh, they can't open doors! Oh my god! Dipshit, dumbass spider can't even open a goofy odd door. Opens door. Oh god, the spider has...
Hey, they don't have opposable thumbs, man. Give the spider a break. He got 8 legs, but he got no thumbs. How's he supposed to grab a doorknob? Do the job of 4 people for minimum wage? Yeah, exactly. Like, we need you up front, ringing people up while also stocking, while also cleaning the floors, while also looking after your own coworkers. Oh, and you get paid like $8. Go nuts.
Has opposable thumbs. The 5 basic movements you'll make while scrapping I like to call Spidey or Dipsy. Dancing, interacting, pointing,
Loaf, I saw a monster out there.
scanning, which is super important for spotting loot and bad guys, so spam that shit. And why? Yapping. I think it goes without saying that yapping is mandatory if you hope to survive.
That's my weak point.
Like professional yappers.
I mean,
VTubers are professional yappers. 100%. Well, some of them aren't professional. So, some of them are indie yappers.
We're going. Dog changed the guy.
Most crap is one-handed, so to speak, because it doesn't restrict your character's action at all.
What are the chattering teeth supposed to
It's
do?
kind of soothing at the same time.
Other crap is two-handed, which means you can't access your inventory, climb ladders, or pick up anything else, with a perfect example being...
Oh, yes! Yo, scream it as loud as you
Soda.
can. I want to hear it as loud as you can. Soda! Yo, you actually had...
Soda!
Down here, we call everything Coke. Regardless of what kind of soda it is. It's a Coke.
There's all kinds of quirkiness when it comes to scrap, and the apparatus is a prime example. This mini nuclear reactor is what powers the entire facility you're looting, so once you take it, all the electricity is gone, which means no more lights and an immediate spike in radiation levels.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah, pretty big fan. I grab this thing and I ruin everybody's day, me grabbing my car keys after 12 Coors Lights.
Only 12? That's not too bad. Thanks for the glasses, Neuro. You just say soda, Ray. Yeah, it's a regional thing. Some people say pop, some people say soda. Down here, like, everything's a Coke. So if you say Coke here, they give you a Coke. I mean, if you're at a restaurant and you ask for that, of course they're gonna give you that. But if you're at a family reunion and you tell your cousin, hey, grab me a Coke from the cooler, he's probably just going to grab you a random soda and give it to you. You can never drink beer, Ray. I love drinking beer. I can't even lie. I'm a beer guy. I don't like liquor. I mean, I'll drink it, but if I had a preference, it would be beer. Preferably Mexican beer with lime and tahini. That shit slaps. Yeah, beer does taste weird.
I wish this beer would stop telling me to drive.
Which one of you fucks pulled the battery? Dude, I was by myself.
Hey,
picking
thanks for
shit
the
up, and I was like,
wings.
you know what? At least I can see where I'm going and make my way back. And then all the fucking lights turned off.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway.
You can call me an idiot for using it as the
I
world's
just noticed they
largest,
were
heaviest,
Master
most
Chiefs.
expensive flashlight, but my goals are beyond your understanding.
Hey, hold up. Hey, I got a big flashlight for the crew. Get out of the way. Big flashlight coming through. Big flashlight boy on the move.
Big, expensive flashlight.
Plenty of scrap has use beyond simply turning into credits to meet quota, like keys that unlock doors.
I got a key for moments like this.
Hi.
Oh,
Nothing, never mind. For my
The
personal
door that leads to nowhere. You gotta love it. So you'll eat beer salt. See, I like beer salt with my beer. It makes it better. But yeah, I can see why you don't like beer. It is like an acquired taste.
favorite, stop signs, so I can beat the shit out of bugs using
Yeah.
stolen government infrastructure.
I wish an anomaly would right now.
No matter the junk you collect, it is completely worthless unless you cash it out for credits to meet quota, which is where the terminal comes in. Terminal is the second most important word in this game next to quota, because if you don't learn it, you're in trouble. Your ship's landing and takeoff is controlled by a lever on the dash, but selecting where you want to go is the terminal's business. Typing moons will tell you which are available to loot and how the weather is, and trust me, weather in this game can be a real kick in the dick. Once you've made up your mind, you're typing route, then where you want to go, like the company building, so you can cash out your scrap. Much like all things in Lethal Company, the HQ is also trying to kill you. Turning in your scrap to the window and ringing a bell will turn meaningless crap into cold hard credits, but don't stand too close once the slot opens or you will also be collected. Oh god!
That's the good part, though. You gotta stand
survive
close.
The tentacle monster, it's time for payday. I mean, paycheck. The size of this paycheck not only depends on what scrap you delivered, but when you delivered it. On day 0, when quota is due, they'll pay you 100% full price for your items, but any day earlier than that, and you only get a fraction of
Aw,
their
that
value,
sucks.
sometimes 30 cents on the dollar. This is a bunch of math I don't care about. Sell whatever you want on any day you want, as long as you meet that almighty number called quota.
Yeah,
Assuming
true.
you did that, holy shit, we can finally start having fun. Now that you're no longer a little piss baby and you understand quota, let's get down to serious business. With newfound credits come newfound options, a big one being moons. Some moons are distant, like the infamous Titan, that cost money if you want to land on them. They are both higher risk and higher reward, because even though they cost credits, these
Titan
moons
as
have the
in
best crap
Saturn's
and the
moon?
scariest monsters defending that crap.
Hey, what's up, bitch?
I think that's one of Saturn's moons.
Pretty fast.
Back up! Back up, bro. You're moving the trash.
I saw 4 people lined up. Oh my god! How much money did we pay to travel to this planet?
The other major option for burning credits? Items. And I know you're gonna ask me, so let me tell you in advance that you cannot buy beans.
Hey, you want some beans?
Beans?
What kind of beans?
They won't let you buy beans. What if I want some fucking beans, man? Please? I'm gonna be a year older, about 3 months. That kind of gave me a brain fart in a little bit. I know what you mean, but yeah, drinking is alright. It's fun. Just don't overdo it, because then it sucks. You gotta find the happy medium of feel good and feel terrible, waking up with a headache and throwing up. And it's hard to find that medium. It takes experience.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, brother? Fuck. What the fuck?
What?
Where's my home dog?
I mean, you can download a mod if you really need beans.
Hey,
I think you've noticed
they
by
added
now,
the
people
beans
love
in.
modding this shit.
Dog, I think I downloaded the wrong
Yeah!
And who needs
The
beans
Mungus
when you got
mod.
Swouse? My brand new limited time merch that took me 2 years to get right, and I'll tell you why. You see, I'm one of those perpetually cold MFs that's always shivering his ass off, and that makes Carhartt hoodies my very best friend. But the problem with wearing Carhartt is that it makes me feel like a fraud. If you're wearing a Carhartt hoodie,
You got
and it's
soft
clean,
hands, brother.
You're not a motherfucker that should be wearing a Carhartt hoodie.
I do this shit for a living.
I'm not
Hell
forklift
yeah,
certified,
dog.
and I've never stepped foot on a construction site, so I've got no business wearing the uniform of a guy that works 37 hours a day.
85 hours a motherfucking day.
Carhartt prison. I tried every hoodie you can imagine.
When your grandparents tell you how hard they used to work. I used to work 85 hours a day. I walked there and back, uphill, both ways. I don't want to hear shit from you youngins. New generation so soft.
imagine, from streetwear to activewear over the past 2 years, and I found the final form of hoodie. I didn't like cotton hoodies because they stretch out, lose shape, and gather those beads of lint. I didn't like polyester hoodies because sitting in synthetic fabric workout gear all
Polyester sucks, dude. I like cotton. I guess that's just me though.
day made me feel like a piece of shit. My Swaus hoodie is the perfect blend of primarily cotton with a touch of polyester, so it's comfortable, never beats
Hey, that
lint,
might
never
be the
loses
move,
shape,
though.
and always looks fit check fresh.
Mostly
as the day you
cotton
bought
with
it.
a hint
The
of
design is inspired by my
polyester.
favorite
Might
part of
be
every
the
day,
move.
which is the time I spend doing dumb shit with my mocap suit and the Source engine, tossing shit, breaking shit, hitting myself in the head with a brick, all the things that make you want to say Swaus. My cousin Tyler did such a great job with the design, so we decided to make t-shirts and mouse pads too. I mean, Swaus pads. I am so committed to the quality of this merch that the first 1,000 of you to order the entire 3-item set at the link below will receive a handwritten thank you note from my own goddamn fingers. I'm gonna break my hands.
Would you guys buy a Chi Booba mouse pad? I think that would be pretty funny if I could pull that off.
Doing this. You've got 2 weeks from today to place an order with items arriving at your door in about 3 to 4 months. I know that's a little bit of a wait, but it makes sure that everybody who wants a hoodie can get a hoodie. Unlike those limited merch drops that sell out immediately and only a handful of people get the item. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's kind of how every company does things now. Nvidia.
Stand by the quality of my products. You can cancel or refund at any time. I will give you your money back. And I am begging you to place an order at the link below because this shit is too good to miss out on. Use code BADGER for 10% off, and thank you for hearing me out. Moving on from Swaus to more serious items, we gotta talk about flashlights, because in Lethal Company, you live and die by the flashlight.
Who put a flashlight in the cabinet with 1% battery? I'm gonna crack your fucking skull open.
If you don't have a flashlight to spot mines, turrets,
Amazing.
and monsters lurking in the dark, ready to nay-nay your ass into an early grave, you are destined for a life of pain.
I did play content warning, and flashlights are important there too. Want to see me play content warning? That's also on the channel, guys. I play it with Lauren and Sammy.
Mine in here somewhere.
Well, there's also this turret.
You died because no
There's
flashlight,
turrets, too.
no bread alert.
These things are so
Fuck.
critical that if you fall to your death, your teammates will have one thing to say. Damn, I really missed that flashlight.
Fuck y'all laughing? That's another flashlight.
There's a dipshit version and a pro version that is brighter, larger, and has double the battery, and if you forget to recharge it, I'm feeding your ass to a spider. All items including flashlights are bought via the terminal and delivered to you with a jingle that is nearly impossible to miss. Apart from flashlights, everybody's got a tier list of what's good and what's bad, and the walkie-talkie is definitely divisive. It allows you to communicate with anybody else anywhere on the map that is also holding a walkie-talkie, but my friends are so loud that I just can't use it.
Well, all of you shut the fuck up.
From useless novelties that provide zero utility.
Hey, can you buy that candle at dinner,
Who the
please?
fuck bought a toilet?
Two items with situational
Why can you buy a toilet? I mean, I guess for the memes, but I won't. I will not question this game anymore,
utility
guys.
like performance-enhancing medicine to avoid losing all my
Hey,
ad revenue on this video,
steroids.
even though it's apparently a safe and legal combo of amphetamines and helium.
Oh, I gotta hit it?
Hey, man. Barry Bonds did it. He broke records.
I'm putting flashbangs in this same situational slash possibly useless category. Even though it's funny to flashbang something with 8 eyes because it theoretically hits them 4 times as hard, my homies never
That legit. Oh my God! Hold
deployed
on.
correctly on any monster.
That
Spiders
legit
included.
flashbanged me.
To your right, to your right.
Thanks, Russian Badger.
There's a mine as well. Mop.
Hey, look, see? Maybe it worked.
I think it died. You killed it, dog. It's dead. I'm walking past this one.
Oh no, it ain't.
The only item more likely to betray your teammates than a flashbang is a ladder, because no matter how sturdy it is only as safe as the guy that's holding it.
Just fucking drop it all.
What an asshole.
Just the best.
Yeah, not so funny now, are you?
If you want something truly useful, buy a teleporter, which lets you yoink any player you are currently spectating back to the ship, dead or alive.
Just look over Bada's shoulders.
This is very important to do that, because the company deducts a big chunk of credits for every crewmate you leave behind, but as long as you collect the corpse, you avoid the tax.
Okay,
Damn.
I still don't. Okay, who's getting excited? Stop! Stop! Stop!
There's even an inverse teleporter, which beams you from the ship into a random part
Oh,
of the
that's
facility.
not-
as scary
that's
as that
scary.
sounds.
Press the yellow button.
Okay.
All right, let's get in there.
Alright, we gotta go. Go to the same place.
God.
That is horrifying that all of them are now gone. The only major downside here is that items do not travel with you, so it's best to use it for body retrieval or getting a trapped buddy out of a jam.
I'll go back to the ship.
I need to be teleported.
Okay, don't move. I'm not teleporting his dumbass. Resources. I'm looting other sections of the map. Ooh, engine. No way. I gotta see what happened. Yo, Loaf, are you good? Loaf, Loaf, can you hear me? Is there a Loaf still alive in here?
Hey, he's
my
gone.
And with that, it's time to move on from items to
Here you go.
cooperation, because if you understand teamwork, it'll open a lot of doors for you.
This door? Yeah, open it.
No, the other one that says lock, dipshit.
It goes without saying that being friendly and cooperative leads to better outcomes in Lethal Company, but if you ask me, being hostile and chaotic is a whole lot funnier.
Oh, you know what? I think
This is true. Like, do you want to win the game? Or do you want to have fun? Pick your poison.
he's a piece of shit, but we won't bring that up.
But if you hope to meet quota, especially the larger quotas, you'll need to trust and cooperate with your teammates.
Gary put it there. He said it won't go off. I don't think it's gonna go off. So I think.
Well, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, it definitely went off. Don't trust Gary.
I thought you said this was tech. I thought you said it was tech.
Making tough choices is a fundamental part of what makes Lethal Company so addicting, and I'll illustrate this with a door. Let's say you've got a teammate being chased by a monster rushing towards the ship, and you've got two choices. Close the door and let your teammate die, but keep yourself and all your other teammates safe from the monster.
Close it on, Digi.
The timing is perfect.
Or alternatively, open the door for your sprinting teammate to potentially save his life, but run the risk of the monster getting inside and killing all of you.
Open up, open up.
That would be the most terrifying shit.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesus.
This is a major reason why Lethal Company is incredible, because weighing risks and constantly making life or death decisions for both you and your teammates is always exciting.
Oh, here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come.
Close the door.
Better hurry up. Better hurry up. Oh, he left him behind. He left Gary behind. Oh,
Let me in.
I think it's beneficial to have some pessimists on the team that may be a little negative, but also keep your feet on the ground with pragmatic decision making, especially with credit spending.
Yeah.
Did you spend $500 fucking dollars?
But you can't forget to balance out these negative players with hopeful optimists that bring enough energy and levity to keep the whole team going.
I'm ready to work for minimum wage.
The teamwork dynamic
Said nobody ever in the history of mankind.
radically changes if you have the big lobby mod enabled, which is extremely popular and changes the team from a max of 4 players to 40 players.
Holy
and the more
shit.
players you have, the less teamwork is important. If you have a lobby exceeding 10 players, it's
Dude, I would... Can you imagine 40 people yapping in your ear? It'd feel like having schizophrenia or something. Like, I don't think 40-player lobby's a good idea. I'd go fucking nuts.
gonna feel like you picked up an entire Menards worth of contractors on the way to that moon.
Smoking on the Menards 2x4 bag.
Bro, Menards 2x4s aren't even 2x4s anymore. They're 1.5 by 3.5.
85 hours
Woodflation.
a fucking day. I do this shit for a living.
Oh shit, they're back in the voice.
You got some turned up with 85 hours a motherfucker. Brother, you got that color hard on you.
Slap my ass and call Miss Susan to take my gun, brother.
Now that I'm thinking about it, everything changes when you go beyond the default 4 players. A horror game isn't much of a horror game when you outnumber the monsters and all you can hear is chatter about George W. Bush.
God, why is it so? Yo, what were you?
So I got a picture of Bill Clinton in a dress on my wall. If you know, you know.
saying about George Bush earlier before you cut off.
I was talking about my morning ritual. Every morning, I wake up, I salute the flag, I take a shit, get out of bed.
Classic.
It's a photo of George Bush every morning. Herschel Walker and W.
It's about time we got to the monsters
Herschel
anyway,
Walker.
because each one being unique adds yet another layer of complexity and, quite frankly, fun, if you ask me.
Wait, somebody's on. Wait a minute.
When you land on a moon, the day starts at 8:02 a.m., and it's imperative that you move as fast as possible.
Go, 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 go! 725 an hour, let's go! If you ain't first, you're last. Get up that ladder, boy!
Because the ship will automatically leave you behind at midnight, and as the day goes on, more and more monsters will spawn.
Let's go.
Yo, what the?
You might think you're built different after easy looting in the early game, but once the sun goes down, your likelihood of getting G-checked by a monster goes way up.
Damn, I'm good.
Freak out of there.
I'm built different, man. I'm built different. That's right. I made it. I'm built just.
I have a feeling he's about to get yoinked just because he's talking shit.
Dinkly, bro. Damn. That's crazy.
Yep, there it is. He gone. I could see how this game is fun as shit though, because I can imagine me. Just look at me running from a monster in content warning. The noises I involuntarily make that I didn't even know I could. That's why.
The first monster to keep in mind, gravity. I'm willing to bet that gravity kills more interns than any other monster, and the number of times I get accused of pushing people is ridiculous.
Oh shit! No!
I didn't push him. I got it.
If the first thing you say when your teammates walk in is, I didn't push him, I'm automatically gonna think you pushed him. That's not a good excuse.
But I didn't push him.
Sussy, I'm gonna be real.
Okay, fine, fuckface. Spell suspicious. You cannot spell suspicious.
Alright. S. You go first. E.
Turrets are self-explanatory, but mines have a little quirk. By this point, you've already seen so many deaths to landmines that they just aren't funny anymore.
The Michael Reeves reference.
Is that they don't detonate until you step off of them.
You have to be on it. No, you don't have to be on it.
So if you ever accidentally trigger one, you can save lives by getting your teammates out of the blast radius before you step off.
That's a horrible mechanic. I mean, I understand the mechanic, but imagine stepping on a landmine and it's like, you know, if you move, you're dead. That's probably one of the most horrifying things besides like Cthulhu's dimension or something.
Negotiate with like hoarding bugs that will completely leave you alone if you drop them loot.
Hey, come here, fuckface. There you go.
I've heard about these guys.
No, there. Get out of here. He's excited. That was a good trade.
It truly does not matter what that loot is. Bada literally gave one a gun, and it immediately left him alone.
I'm out of bullets. Oh, let him take a shotgun. Negotiate. Okay, get out.
I'm thinking that every monster can be negotiated with, because if you try to pull that shit with Bracken, he may not be so amused.
I'm gonna give him some Coca-Cola and we'll negotiate.
Oh shit! They're like
Bracken
Five Nights at Freddy's
in the game that prefers red to blue and is often modded to become Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Freddy Rizbear again, I'm gonna ban you, Jamesy.
Oh my god, he's right there!
Hey, what's up, my boy?
Bro, I summoned him. That was me. Wait, is he in that Nene?
You can rack your body back to his trap house if you get too close.
Doing
or
the backwards
stare too
whip
long,
and
but if you
Nene.
only glance at him, he'll just leave.
Oh, okay. I see that I'm not alone anymore. Did Bracken come back? Okay. He's back. Shannon Sharp. Senor Bracken, come out to play. No.
Oh my god! Some monster interactions are just horse shit. Like the speed that a thumper can wave dash is nothing short of a death sentence.
Jesus fucking Christ!
What is that
You're screwed if one of those comes up on you. What the hell are you supposed to do?
speed? I feel like Gary would be so hyped about his movement.
And don't even get me started on the spooky little girl. The math required to understand her
I hate I hate spooky little girls in movies and video games. I don't know why it's so creepy. Spooky little girls and spooky old women. No thank you.
Her behavior could probably stump Richard Finder.
Oh, girl, fuck this.
All right, so should I be scared or not? She's just breathing.
Yeah.
She ran away because she's a scared little coward. See you later, chicken shit. Dumbass child.
For the most part, each monster has flaws for you to exploit. If you don't want to get eaten by a giant, make sure he doesn't see you.
There's another one! Oh, God!
If you don't want to get eaten by a dog, make sure he doesn't hear you. Chad, I'm gonna say it super quietly. What the dog doing?
Oh, look at me. I proc on
What's the
sound.
dog doing?
Stupid ass dog.
The more unique the monster's flaw, the more unique the interaction, and I think Coilhead takes the cake for me.
No, I could not get out.
Coilheads are invincible, but can only move when you aren't looking at them, so making sure one of your teammates is always making eye contact is crucial.
Hold E and look quick.
Well, that's terrifying.
Cooperation, to bring that up again, is the best way to deal with them, but if you have a teammate nearby and you just don't tell them, that's also a solution.
It's towards.
Can you close doors on him?
Oh, what, the block? No, they open doors. All things can open doors. Oh, shit.
Do not go in there.
For sure.
Do not go in there. Do not go in there. All right, I'm gonna go back to the ship.
All right.
So what happened? You all died.
Right. So, you want to talk about that?
I do not.
Counterintuitively, he can be even more dangerous with a large group because everybody else assumes that somebody else will maintain the eye contact.
Badger this way, Badger this way.
You a whole bitch.
Oh.
Oh
What
wait.
if I went the other way? Fire escape.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
I got this. I get a single frame of that scream.
If you prefer fight to flight, bashing monsters to death with shovels or stop signs is an option in Lethal Company. But this strategy
How much health do they have? Shit. You just bonk them on the head with a stop sign for 20 minutes until they die. Fuck.
is much more suited to a modded lobby with 10 guys running around than a default lobby with 4.
Get his ass, fellas.
Oh, fuck.
It was clearly designed as a run away from the monsters
Everybody get 'em.
game, not a Space Hulk, the monsters run away from me game.
He is cooked. I better gobble him.
He pulled the Tom and Jerry scream. That takes talent.
Tom and Jerry death scream.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Tom and Jerry looking ass death.
Jump into the ocean. You guys be good. I'll see y'all later.
The moist critical.
Plenty of monsters are invincible. Most can out DPS you, and it always feels better to find the creative solution to the bad guy instead of trying to solve every problem with a stop sign.
Will he take a whole ass large axle? I want to see him take it.
anything.
All right, you ready? Okay, back up.
Oh, he took it.
The bug is satisfied.
He seemed pretty happy about it.
And you've already seen in this video that the scariest monsters are often your own teammates. It's also common to have a commander, so to speak, who is somebody that stays behind on the ship to monitor the radar, open secure doors, teleport players, and communicate on the radio. There is
I can't tell if that's the best position to be in or the worst. Because if you're not good at like navigation and stuff, then you're gonna screw your teammates. Plus, you don't want to put a troll up there, because they're just gonna fucking troll you to your death. Which would be funny, but you're gonna lose.
essentially the one driving the boat, having both great power and great responsibility.
Let me drive the boat.
His ass has been drinking. Do not give him the keys. Do not give him the keys. Do not give him the keys. Do not give him the keys.
the wheel.
Let's go.
What's that
Because if they ever decide to take off early, it means a premature death for anybody not on the ship. And I have never seen
Damn,
a group of
instantly?
interns so angry.
For what reason?
We're beating Digi with a brick. We are lining with a brick. We don't beat you with a brick.
Get his
We
ass!
don't
I
beat
put
you with a
him!
brick.
Get his ass! Get his ass!
Stupid moron. Do you know how much loot we had?
We had thousands.
Digi, we're gonna beat you to death with hammers. I hope you know that. I say that we revoke Digi's oxygen privileges. I think that those need to go away.
Yes.
Give me them 10 minutes, Digi. I don't feel respected here.
Just
Why do
trapped
I
him in the
need
corner.
Wait, where did you go? You can't leave the disrespectful space.
A final question I'm sure you're asking, is Lethal Company scary? And the answer entirely depends on settings. If you are in the big lobby mod like me and constantly have teammates around saying things like this,
You only get salt, pepper, ketchup, a little bit of poop. You know, the usual.
no, it's not scary. Jack up your brightness like I see a ton of people do. No, it's not a scary game. But if you're playing default 4-player regular vanilla, I think it shows how brilliant and scary, or at the very
That's what I
least
wanna play.
unsettling, the game is. I never thought I'd unironically say this word, but the reason why is immersion. I know Skulker is about to bully me and tell me I smell like beans for saying that word, but hear me out.
You're playing the KV2, you smell like fucking beans, dog.
Unlike a Discord call, which feels flat and 2D, the proximity voice chat in this game makes it feel 3D with both
That's what I like about content warning. The proximity voice chat is great, but also fucking scary, because when you stop hearing your teammates, you're like, oh shit, did they die? Then you gotta go look for them and call their name, and it's terrifying.
distance and direction.
Oh, you're above me, you're up there. That was fucking haunting.
For lack of a better word, you are immersed in this world with 3D surround sound that temporarily tricks you into feeling like you are in a place talking to other people.
I think I got my swagger back. What's up, fellas?
The moment I realized this was brilliant was the moment it was taken away from me. I was deep in the facility down a labyrinth of hallways and my flashlight was almost dead.
Feel like it's getting kind of late, fellas, and I'm running out of battery.
I called out for help from my teammates, but I was met with silence, so I tried the radio instead.
Let's
Yeah.
try this. Can anybody help me get out of the facility? I'm just totally lost. Hello?
I have never felt
They
so
gone.
completely alone in my entire life. You get so comfortable saying things out loud and hearing things said back in a 3D space that when you say something and don't hear anything back, it is haunting.
Yeah.
Your flashlight is
Agreed.
dead. The night is getting darker, and the only noises you can hear are monsters approaching you from all angles.
Okay, I'm hearing big movement. Honestly, at this
What
point...
the fuck is that? Is that a half a
didn't see me.
Demogorgon?
No, you didn't see me. You didn't see me. Just leave the facility, Badger. What do you think I'm trying to do? I can't find my way out.
Oh shit!
Okay. Okay. That was such a lap.
Yeah, I need to get this game as soon as I can.
There was no way that I was finding my way out.
That is how Lethal Company can be scary and what makes it so brilliant. When you are around others, the game really makes you feel like you're around others.
I retweet a lot of shit, bro. Like, I don't keep up. I just hit retweet and
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
When you are by yourself, the game really makes you feel like you are by yourself. We are talking 100% forever alone. You are a dead man walking that they will never find. I am blown away that this game was made by one guy, and you won't understand the true extent of his goofy creativity until you've played it for yourself.
Press B on things and I eated it and it disappears.
What the fuck?
Don't eat the
Try.
toilet either. That's just gross.
You can just eat stuff? Regardless of what it is? Why?
No.
I'm excited to see how Lethal Company evolves in the future, because since I started making this video, there's been a major update and a mountain of mods added to this game.
We're getting that Pirate Bay alien shish kebab 47 money.
Oh my god, dude.
The introduction of the
Was that a mod that made the loot bugs sound like the Dracula Flow guy and spit Dracula Flow quotes? Oh my god, dude. The creativity of the internet is undefeated.
Double barrel shotgun from this nutcracker monster has completely changed the game. This one item suddenly makes every crewmate more dangerous than a police officer hearing a falling acorn.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun! He's got a gun! He's got a gun!
Damn. Damn.
I don't know why, but having this thing around crewmates is like a PDF around boomers. People are gonna die. I guarantee it.
That's actually the key to just conquering boomers. Ask them to sign a PDF digitally. They just die.
I asked a boomer to sign a PDF for me, and he pulled out an electron microscope.
Adding a gun to the game may not sound like a big shift, but it has the ability to transform trustworthy crewmates into homicidal maniacs.
Everyone's gotta sleep. You gotta shut it down. 07.
What's even funnier is that there's a new item called the Dramatic Mask that is specifically designed for this purpose of turning teammates evil. As in, if you hold it up to your face, you can literally turn into a monster that attacks your teammates like a zombie.
What the fuck?
And even that thing is far less dangerous than a teammate with a shotgun in his hands.
I got 5 copies of you.
In the hands of a reasonable teammate, the outcomes are incredibly positive because the ability to kill a monster in a split second will get you out of a jam and save lives. But putting the power of God in the hands of an unreasonable teammate, the outcomes may not be so positive.
You know what? I don't even care. I eat bullets. I don't give a fuck. Let me have
it. Apparently not.
I just had to G-check him on that, dog. I had to. This shotgun just talks to me sometimes. You can't blame it on me.
Please, give me the shotgun. I'm normal. I can be trusted with a double-barrel shotgun when my teammates are unarmed.
The little girl coming after me. I'm fucked.
I have a gun. Little girls aren't good against guns.
No. Only I can see her, and when she reaches me, my head is full.
I wanted to tell him that I would solve this problem so badly.
There's even a safety mechanic on this thing, because when it's loaded with the safety off, it can randomly fire, and not all of us agreed on safety rules.
What happened down here?
So my safety was on, and I didn't manage to shoot, but thankfully Mickey saved me.
Hey, you can just never turn the safety on. That solves your problem.
Safety?
Always off. Yes.
If I make it back, I do great.
Havoc. Straight havoc.
She was not tolerating any tomfoolery, alright? Sigrid is so locked in. Like, how is this possible?
We are reaching levels of locked in we thought previously unattainable.
I was so fucking locked in.
Sigrid, you fucking shot me in the back of the head. If you were any more locked in, it would be considered a prison sentence.
What makes this especially dangerous is that the spread on this bad boy is massive, and it has no problem slapping multiple targets at once.
Okay. Yo, come outside real quick.
How did you kill all of us?
All die from that.
My most recent play session in February taught me that mods can definitely enhance or weaken the experience depending on your perspective. Like, cosmetics and emotes are just fine.
What is gorilla? Oh, that's...
I mean, what do you think?
Me when I see my ops.
If you turn on the wrong mod like Brutal Company, it ruins everything.
Pasta doesn't know that there's gonna be a mine under his feet in 3, 2, 1, and...
Yo, he got this single frame execution.
It may be funny for a round or two, and it may make Twitch chat laugh, but that's only because you've made the game impossible.
Oh my god.
What the fuck was that?
That has never happened to me in my life.
Don't get me wrong, I'm strongly in favor of pushing the bounds of what's possible in a game and limit testing to the ends of the earth.
We must limit test.
So is Brutal Company like your chat can fuck with you in the game? That's what it seems like. Actually pretty cool though.
Wait.
But there comes a point where too much is too much. Like if you find yourself in a game where you can always hear other people talking no matter your position on the map, the big lobby mod has gone too far.
Gary. Bitch, we can hear y'all through the bookcase.
As soon as I think Gary's too far away to be heard, I just hear, huh?
Instead of one lobby of 20, how about 2 games of 10, 4 games of 5, 5 games of 4? You do the math. I think I've made my point on the mods. If you really want to squeeze the fun out of this game, less is more.
This is just Gary. I don't care what you tell me.
Yeah.
This is Gary.
Wrapping on up here, I
The
can't
squeaky
thank those
boy.
of you on Twitch enough for helping me make this video. From the subs to the bits to the jokes.
I used my Neuralink to exterminate every Kia Soul owner in existence.
Why do you hate the Kia Soul so much? That makes no sense. Damn, I don't want Chad to get a Neuralink. If Chad ever gets a hold of a Neuralink, it's over. Kia Souls are built like Kingpin from Spy.
They are
I stream
though.
2 hours a day, 6 days a week now, and having thousands of you screaming at me about my busted ass hairline really is a dream.
Bertram49 sent my ass $3,200 just to say fuck you. The absolute mad lad.
Come true. Do not forget about the Swag merch at the link below. It's only available for the next 14 days, and it's a great way to support these videos while also making sure you pass the fit check. Fresh. And a final shout out to Zeekers for reminding me what kind of power an individual has in 2024. The fact that Lethal Company was made by a single person blows my mind.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
I've never spent a better $10 in
What
my
an
entire
animal.
life.
No pun intended.
If I had 2 bullets and I had Hitler, Stalin, and Digi in front of me, I'd shoot Digi twice.
If the Earth is
Classic.
flat, why is my life constantly going downhill? That's a jetpack.
What is this hatch actually for? Alright, there he goes.
What the heck? Why did it do that? Why did it do that?
Wow.
Why did it do that? I read the directions on the jetpack. It said, "We fly high, no lie." Dog, the final thing I have to say is thank you for watching all the way to the end of my video. I really hope it defied your
problem.
expectations. Thank you for hearing me out on the merch, and I am so excited to see what the next video looks like. All you Twitch MFs already know it's Helldivers 2, but I am so excited to start that video. It's not even funny. Once again, thank you so much. You guys give me the greatest job in the whole wide world, and I will catch you in the next video. I just wanted to make a weird noise just to like really mark the end of the video, and I guess that works.
Hey, good video, good video. So now I know about Lethal Company. I'll drop it down in chat. If you guys want to go sub or like the video, feel free to. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you watching. I'd appreciate a like and subscribe if you don't mind. And since he made a weird noise, I guess I will too. Until next time, YouTube.